The first time I listened to this album was just a meh, I wasn't attentive to it until I played it over and over. And then I realized that this album isn't just any other rap album, but it's an album with a specific message. And that's what I like about it. As soon as I started to indulge myself to listen to it even more and more frequently, I realized that the message is broad, and most of all is that there's a lot of things that you can realize as an individual when you're listening to it. If you are a person who likes not just rap music that's just straight to the point, talking about them girls that they talk about and the cars and everything, but you like something that is sensical and makes you think about the way you perceive things and challenges your mind, you should go for it. My realization about this album is that I mentioned that it's the message in it and for how complex it is. But there's something interesting that I realized is that with the album cover, if you were to look at the album cover, the album cover, it's a dollar note, right? But if you read it properly, it doesn't say the United States of America. Instead, it says the state of America, in which for me, as somebody who analyzes a lot of things, I am not a simple-minded person. I'm always open-minded to anything. I realized that it doesn't only talk about the US. Okay, it doesn't talk about how united America is, but it emphasizes the oneness of America, whereby black people that side are still undermined and they don't receive the same privileges as white people do. When it comes to the context of the title, the allegory, it's a use of symbols to represent the reality of things, right? This is whereby things became more, it's like the more I get to realize about the album, the more complex and broad the context becomes. And then when it comes to the content of the songs, this album, from the start, there's bar for bar for bar for bar. Bars, man, straight up. You need to listen attentively. Without attention, you won't catch the bar. Because it's that type of album that your neighbor, if they listen to it, they would find another bar. When you listen to it, you'll find a different bar. You guys will have your own awe-inspiring moments. That's what I like about it. And you need to pay attention to it. And each bar itself intensifies the intention of the album. That's the best part of it. When it comes to the content of the songs and the order of the songs, it's quite significant. On its own, it's a default crossfade, and I like that because the subject, the more I listen to it, the more you get to know what type of allegory it is. It's the message for me in this album is that things are not what they seem to be, and I like that. This album isn't just any rapping album. I like that as well. That I like the fact that it's just him. It's like he's actually speeching. It's like he's doing a prepared speech or unprepared speech. You get to realize that his perception of things is different from yours. I like the fact how he kind of includes you as the listener into the songs. That is an amazing trait that is used in the album that I realized. So that's it. But right now, from me to you guys, I would say that I'm still, I'm mysterious about the album. I feel like I need to do research about it, analyze it, and then bring it to you guys in another video. But this is a lyrical album, awe-inspiring. You need to have a mind that you need to set yourself free. Do not think about anything and just read the lyrics. And the thing that I like the most as well about the songs is that there is a specific order, not a specific order as in like 1 and song number 3, 1 and 5, 5 and 7. You need to connect them and mix one song now. But the fact that it's a default crossfade and the way the songs transition is also different. An album that is 1 hour 8 minutes, me sitting down there challenging my mind, I would give it an 8.5 out of 10 because this album, it's a different album. For the fact that we're also looking back, it was released in 2020. I like the fact that it is a different album because I haven't listened to Royce the 5'9" like on my spare time. I haven't done that, but for a first impression, man, he did it right. If you guys enjoyed this video, maybe you should check out what boom bap is, or check out my review of her laws, and I'll see you guys in the next video.